And a happy Memorial Day, everybody. Hope you enjoy your day. Monday, of course, the 25th of May, 2020. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking the weather out with me today. Boy, oh boy, Texas had it yesterday, along with some other states. Severe thunderstorms, heavy winds, heavy rain, flooding rains, and hail. My goodness gracious, all kind of things are going on. Right down here, the other day I showed you this system down here. It may turn into something, but it may not. This map courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Of course, this is June the 7th here. We're going to click it through a little bit, see what it looks like as far as it'll go out. We do have this huge high pressure over here. Now, it could very well interact with this system. It's still too far away to actually tell. I'm not predicting a bad tropical storm or a low-grade hurricane at this time. We've got to wait and see a few more days to see what actually happens. But it looks like it's just an elongated low with very low barometric pressure at this time, and it's going to bring a lot of rain, especially up in parts of Georgia and South Carolina as it moves on through. The barometric pressure is low, but it's not looking like a full-fledged storm yet. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, we're going to go over to the European map in just a moment, and we're going to have something that comes off the coast of Africa. It shouldn't do anything, though. We'll have to wait and check it out too, because I think big high pressure is going to have something to do with it. But I'll show it to you and we'll check it all out. All of this and more with flooding rain. Severe weather today. We got heavy, heavy rain. It's going to cause a lot of flash flooding in the plains to the Mississippi Valley. Also, a lot of rain in the Florida Peninsula. You guys are going to have so much rain. Now, it's looking like eastern Florida Peninsula today's got this risk of all of this rain going on. And the heat's going to build out west while record-setting warmth is possible in the Great Lakes region as well. I've got all of this and much, much more coming up on. Let's get right to the severe weather for today. As you can see, we have severe thunderstorms capable of very large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a couple of tornadoes are expected across parts of Texas this afternoon and overnight. Now, some of these storms are possible from northeast Texas all the way up to Wisconsin, as well as southern Florida, looking like Oklahoma City, you're not out of it either. It's just going to be a mess. Everyone from Wisconsin down to Texas and in mid to southern Florida, you need to watch out for severe thunderstorms. And in Texas, right in here, mid-Texas all the way down, you have the most severe chance again today of downdraft winds, hail, tornadoes, this and that. Speaking of tornadoes, we will check out the probability. Right down in here is the greatest chance at 5%, but up in Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, Missouri, right on up, little of western Illinois, some of Iowa and Kansas. You guys have a 2% chance, as well as the outlining area here in Texas. And down in Florida, you have a 2% chance of a tornado popping up also. When we check out the wind, the severe winds, 5% chance Florida, from Texas all the way up to the upper parts of Michigan. Look at this. My goodness. From Wisconsin all the way down into Texas. Greatest chance in Texas at 15%, and hail. Here we go. You know, I've seen videos, people trying to drive through hail. Don't do it. You can't drive on marbles, folks. And that's what it's like when it's especially in this area outlined here. Your vehicle slides everywhere. So please be careful and be alert and watch your skies for this severe weather, because it's not going to stop. And I feel for you folks in Texas very, very much. You have had it over the last week, but we got some more today to look out for. So everyone in all of these areas that I've showed you here, please be aware of what's going on. Could have some flooding going on too, which I'll show you in just a moment. As we take a quick look at the watches and warnings map, down in Florida, this dark green, flooding. You could have possible flash flooding and flooding going on. And my goodness gracious, from Nebraska, Kansas, parts of Oklahoma, you can see parts of Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, everywhere in this green. Heavy rain today. I can't stress that enough, folks. You need to pay attention, okay? Because flash flooding and flooding could occur in the blink of an eye. As we move to the west, it's going to get hot in California. And also in parts of Nevada, all the way down into central Arizona. It's going to get very hot today. Please make sure that you don't overheat yourself if you're outside on this Memorial Day. Everybody else, you're looking pretty clear so far as watches and warnings go across the lower 48, and up in this area from Maine all the way down to New Jersey, all in these areas, you guys should have a very pleasant day today. Now let's check out the European model this morning. You can see the timestamp at the bottom. I've got it set for 11 a.m. this morning. I will just turn it on and let it track through. Now, a front is forecast to continue to slowly move across the plains over the next couple of days, and it should provide a focus for strong to severe thunderstorms that could cause flash flooding for parts of the plains and the Mississippi Valley. Now, I have showed you where there's this chance of flash flooding extending through much of Texas and the eastern portions of Oklahoma and Kansas and western portions of the Mississippi Valley, along also for Texas. Now, flash flooding is expected. Some could happen by tomorrow in Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. So flash flooding for all of these areas today and tomorrow I'm telling you about. Please be aware. Over portions of Florida, ample tropical moisture's flowing. It's flowing in. Plus we got this trough that I showed you, that low trough. It's going to lead to widespread heavy rain of 2 to 4 inches through tonight. Might even have more than that, some higher amounts, so be aware. This excessive rainfall is in place for the Atlantic side of Florida, and the flood watches are in effect as well there. Now, we could have some lighter rainfall expected to spread toward Georgia and South Carolina coast for tomorrow. Gonna get hot. Another hot one today, folks, across the country over the next several days. Warmth is expected to build underneath 2 upper-level ridges, one in the west and one in the east, and excessive heat is possible for California today, spreading into the southwest by tomorrow and across much of the west later this week. It's going to be record high temperatures. They could be set. Meanwhile, up at the Great Lakes area, you should see high temperatures also, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees above normal today and tomorrow, and record highs are possible for you folks as well, as the temperatures in those areas could get into the 80s. Now, in between a slow-moving upper-level low, it should cause below normal temperatures in the southern plains for the next few days. And that's a check of your weather today. I hope everyone has a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Remember, stay safe, folks. Do what you're supposed to do, and be safe traveling, okay? I love you very much. Enjoy your day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for watching.